On the football, hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and it's third down. On third down, Aikman. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Looking to throw again here, Aikman to the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice, but it'll be second and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. Aikman going to throw again. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. From 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Gano now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. He looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Now Aikman. And his pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Second and 10 now. It's Aikman. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on third down is Aikman. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown.
And now the young man has it. It's a fake. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the...
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards on the ground. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Rush coming, and he he's taken down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, here's Aikman. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 40, the 20, 10, and put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Now Wilson, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. And you just mentioned it, the defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
This is Cohen, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Aikman setting to throw it. That'll be caught by Rice. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jerry Rice, 55 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point try good by Gano. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
They'll take over. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. On third down, Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ty Long, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Cohen. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Decent start defensively to this series. They got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Brian Dawkins, the safety with a pick. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting out and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep...
And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 50 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. This is fielded at the goal line. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cohen, and this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Matt Weil now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken around the 12. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Wesley Woodyard, he does a little bit of everything, and this time he gets the sack. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. He's back to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they taking the lead here in the final minute. Here's Bryant for the extra point.